7 mistakes small YouTubers make that kill their channel. So, you've been posting YouTube videos. You've tried thumbnails, tags, catchy titles, but the views still not coming. The algorithm feels like it's ignoring you. And it's frustrating, right? Well, you're not alone. Most small YouTubers unknowingly make the same 7 mistakes, and those mistakes are often the reason your channel feels stuck. But the good news is, once you spot them, you can fix them. And that's when things start to change. So grab a notepad, because in this video, I'm breaking down the 7 silent killers of small channels and what you can do to fix them, starting today. Let's get right into it. Mistake number 1, uploading without a strategy. Here's the first big mistake, uploading just to upload. A lot of creators here just be consistent, so they post every week with no plan, just vibes. One week it's a reaction video, next week it's a day in their life. No random review of their new mic, and then they wonder, why isn't YouTube pushing my videos? It's because YouTube doesn't know what your channel is about. And if the algorithm's confused, it doesn't know who to show your videos to. Fix it. Pick a content direction. You don't need to box yourself into one thing forever, but for at least 20-30 videos, serve the same audience. Ask yourself, who am I talking to? What problem do I solve? What value do I bring? If you can't answer those questions clearly, your viewers probably can't either. Take a second to really think about your niche. That one shift can completely change your channel. Mistake number 2, weak thumbnails and titles. Mistake number 2, and this one's a killer, thumbnails and titles that don't make people click. Let's be real. YouTube is visual first. If your thumbnail is bland, low contrast, or just text on a blurry background, most people won't even stop to look. The same goes for titles. A video titled Update or Let's Talk means nothing to a stranger on the platform. Fix it. Use bright colors. Use clean, bold fonts. Create curiosity. And keep your title under 60 characters so it doesn't get cut off on mobile. Here's an example. Instead of, my YouTube journey so far, try, why my channel failed for 6 months and how I fixed it. Way more clickable. And remember, your thumbnail and title don't need to explain the whole video. They just need to make someone curious enough to click. Mistake number 3, slow starts and long. Here's a harsh truth. Most viewers leave your video in the first 30 seconds. And why? Because you take too long to start the actual content. You introduce yourself, you shout out your 20 subscribers, and you explain what the video will be about for way too long. By the time you finally get to the point, they're already gone. Fix it. Start with impact. Hook your viewer in the first 10 seconds by telling them exactly what they'll get out of the video. Then deliver, quickly. Cut the filler, save the don't forget to like and subscribe for later. Ask yourself, if I was watching this, would I stay past the first minute? Mistake number 4, making content for yourself, not the viewer. Here's a mindset shift most creators need to hear. YouTube isn't about you, it's about the viewer. Your day, your opinion, your vlog. It doesn't matter, unless the viewer gets something out of it. This is the mistake most creators make in the early stages. They think they're building a community right away. But in reality, you're solving problems or delivering value first. The community comes after the value. Fix it. Before you film anything, ask, what does someone watching this walk away with? And if the answer is, they just learn more about me, it's time to rethink the idea. Even personal content should be framed with a benefit for the viewer. By the way, if any of these mistakes are sounding too real, you're not alone. Drop a comment with the one that hit hardest so far. Let's help each other grow. Mistake number 5, ignoring watch time and retention. Mistake number 5, not thinking about retention. YouTube cares about one thing above all. How long are people watching? If people are clicking off 60 seconds in, YouTube stops recommending your video. It's that simple. Fix it. Use edits that keep attention. Zoom ins, cuts, pop-up text, and pattern interrupts. Keep your pacing tight. Cut dead air. Tease something exciting later in the video to hold them longer. A good formula: hook, value, curiosity, then delivery. If you can get people to stick past the 2-minute mark, your chances of ranking and being recommended go way up. Mistake number 6, no SEO or search intent. You're uploading videos, but are people actually searching for them? If your title is Life Update plus Random Thoughts, who's going to find that? Nobody's searching random thoughts on YouTube. Fix it. Use keywords that people are actually typing. Start with YouTube's own search bar. Type a topic and look at the autocomplete suggestions. Now, build your title around one of those. Add supporting keywords in your description and tags. It doesn't need to be robotic, just clear. Like instead of why I love editing, Try best video editing apps for beginners. Boom, searchable. YouTube is a search engine. Don't ignore that. Mistake number 7, quitting too soon. And finally, this is the most common one, quitting too early. You post 10 videos, you see no growth, so you stop. But most channels don't even hit momentum until video 30, 50 or more. Here's the truth. If you're improving with every upload, learning what works, adjusting your content, the algorithm will reward you. It just takes time. Growth on YouTube is like pushing a snowball. Slow at first, then it picks up speed. Don't give up at the bottom of the hill. The myth that holds small creators back. Let me bust a myth. You don't need to go viral. You need to get better. One solid video a week, focused, valuable, clickable, can do more for your channel than chasing trends and gimmicks. I know a creator who posted 60 videos with 100 views each. Then video number 61 hit 50,000 views in a weekend. It wasn't magic. It was patience plus progress. You never know which video will be the one. But you'll never get there if you stop posting. So how many of these mistakes have you made? If you're watching this far, you're not a quitter. You're here to grow. And that already puts you ahead of 90% of creators. Drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway. Hit that like button if this helped, and subscribe for more YouTube growth tips like this every week. Your channel's not stuck. It's just getting started.